That episode almost killed me. Oh, hey! Hi! Wilma Fingerdoo here with a Fingerdoo review of RuPaul's Drag Race Season 9. And all I need to say is, Jorge, drink me! What is that? It looks like dirty water in a glass. Is that what you're calling it? What is it really? Coffee liqueur. Oh, with a whole lot of coffee. Well, all right then, let's do this. So, we said hello to 13 new girls for RuPaul's Drag Race. And I have to say, I was excited by some, I was a little disappointed by a couple of others, and the rest were just so nice to meet. The first girl in, of course, was Peppermint. I have to say, what a sweetie. I want to be invited to her next party. She was a hoot. Sasha Velour with her big old scream, which of course scared poor Peppermint because she dealt with flour just like me. Charlie Hyde did a good walk-in too, a little subtle and subdued, but you know, she old. She can't do it all at once right in the first go. Aja, I was a little disappointed with her. I mean, because I put her in my pick for top 4. I mean, even Sasha Velour said she's the name that's everyone's saying in Brooklyn right now, but maybe they're saying Aja's makeup is terrible. I don't know. I'm not there in Brooklyn. I'm here in Canada. Poor James Mansfield. Let me just say it right here. She's gonna have a big uphill battle with those girls. First of all, she just seems to be lost. You know, I don't think it's that she's nervous or anything. I think she just looks like she has no idea what's going on. There's a bunch of people standing off camera all pointing in 4 different directions to confuse her because she's already there. Do you know what I'm saying? Poor thing. And that puppet, sweet God, I almost put it out like a cigarette. I thought it was a bug on her arm. I didn't know what the hell was going on. And neither did those other girls. My favorite entrance has to be Nina Bonina Brown. I just love that retro Minnie Mouse look. And you could tell it scared a couple of the other girls, or at least had them worried. They weren't sure what the heck they were looking at. And you know what? I think that that's a good way to enter that workroom. Just go in all hairy, scary, Mary, fairy, and let them have it right square between the choppers. But now I have a question. Did anyone else notice that Nina Bonina, when she thinks her name, has Osama bin Laden in her name? Osama bin Laden. I mean, where does she think she's living? I mean, did she not see the Oompa Loompa get elected? I'm serious. I would keep that part of your little song on the DL, Nina. Unless, of course, she's a drag terrorist, which would explain how scared those other girls are of her now. I mean, I'll bet you when she walked in with her big bum and her Minnie Mouse ears, no one thought anything about Nina Bonina Brown. But now, there she is, winning the first challenge. That's how you do drag terrorism. Eureka O'Hara, she looks fantastic. I love that outfit. She's fabulous. I don't know if it's nerves, but she got a touch of the Mean Girls quite early, I'll just say right now. But the best part of those entrances has to be the new face crack of the millennium. Forget Alyssa and Coco. Forget the mirror reveal from All Stars 2. When that Ronnie from Jersey walked in her Gaga drag, and then they found out it was Gaga, crack! There was more cracks than a naked weekend at the leather bar. Just saying. Once the girls got their Gagas all together, there was Ru telling them that no one was going to get kicked off this episode, the first episode, which I think is good. I think everyone needs to settle down, get their bearings, and have one kick at that runway without worrying about getting kicked off of it. Do you know what I'm saying? Seriously. But they all had to wear an outfit that said something about where they're from. And then they had to wear an outfit that was Gaga inspired. I'm wearing a Gaga inspired outfit. I have to make a confession. I had a full meat dress. I did, but it was bacon. Here's the tip if you're wearing a meat dress. Don't cook the meat first. Just snack on it through the rest of the day. So I ate it, I'm so sorry to say. And so the only thing I thought was I have to wear canned meat, which ironically was my drag queen name in high school. So I was worried about having licensing issues, so I just put a GL over the SP, and now we have canned glam, which I think is very much a Gaga thing. I think that if Gaga's designer had thought of this, she would have worn this instead of that meat dress. And then Cher wouldn't have had that smell in her hands. Poor Cher. Okay, so the girls did their thing. The standouts, of course, Alexis Michelle G. Whiz. I did not like her white dress. I don't know what's going on with her and Taylor, those pop dresses that are like they're peacocks. They're coming at you, angry peacocks. Oh God, you know, because peacocks are angry birds. But of the two, who wore it best? Alexis Michelle, but her runway with the gorgeous dress, the waist and the hips and the, she could have shot Gaga coming down that runway and she still would have done well because that dress was everything. The other standouts, of course, Nina Bonina Brown. I am just gonna say it right now. I love her. Her drag was great. The peach thing scared me a little, but I like that in a drag queen. And then her VMA award, red lace Gaga look, was such a nice combination of La Gaga and Lee Bowery with the body morphing and stuff. It was fantastic. Okay, and before we go any further, I just need to say, am I the only person that can't distinguish between Ross and Michelle talking? If the camera's not on them, I never know which one it is. I think they should give one of them a little bell to ring while they're talking, because for a minute there, I thought Michelle was being way funnier than she normally is on the show. I'm just saying. All right, so, well, that wasn't it. That wasn't it. Nina won. Eureka beat Trinity a little. Sasha was in the top. Okay, so we've got a cast on the land. But then Ruth throws a spanner in the works by saying, that's not it. That's not even the competition. That was just a gimme. That's why no one's going home. She had a 14th girl. Who do you think it is? I had a moment there, a brief one, where I thought it was Coco Montrese. And then I pulled it together and I looked back at a couple of, I think it's Jasmine Masters. I'm just gonna say it. It's my prediction. And wouldn't that be hilarious? Because Nina Bonina parodies Nina in a lot of her YouTube videos. This is gonna be an interesting workroom anyway. I hope it's Jasmine Masters. Because if it's Coco Montrese, I don't know. Either way, all you gotta do is tune in to Out TV next Friday to find out, or better yet, tune into OutTV Go. You can go to OutTVGo.com for more info. In fact, if you go to OutTVGo.com right now to see an episode of RuPaul's Drag Race for free. I'm so serious. Either way, as long as you watch it, tune in to me after and you and I can compare notes. Till then, miss me. Mwah.